Hey everyone, this is Nurgent. I'm just doing a quick video of my guild battle team because there were some questions. It's been performing pretty well. I had since Agrius, I think a 5 and a 6-star and a 3-star and maybe even a 4 in there past 4 days, so been performing pretty well. They have a couple videos up there where Agrius is stopping, and I think the AI's worked out great. Kill phase, done a lot of tweaking, so a couple things I don't have Ziza bells yet, so that's why Agrius, I just gave her more agility. She doesn't seem to really use the TMR. I am trying to get the UR sword, which I think for defense will work great because you prevent, if somebody attacks you with evade, just having that extra 20 whatchamacallit, 20 aim, ACC, what do they call that? I don't even know what they call it. So right now I just use a Assault Nag on her for the slash attack 15. I don't have a good ice brand built yet. I haven't started really farming the recipes or anything like that, but that could be a little higher. So let's look at her first. So I run Holy Knight, 97 Brave and Faith, Oriolites armor, so she's got 23, 24 defense spirit, agility 92, so she works pretty fast, decent HP. Let's look at my stats. So you can see 28% magic resistance, 15% slash, 20% wind. Fire, against Delita and Rain, but doesn't seem to be that big of a problem yet. So I have Chivalry, which is raise attack, and Knight's Honor, which is agility and spirit for the defense and speed. Defend, which defends all damage. So for abilities, I have Disable is great. Regen, I like leaving on because first turn she runs over to Rain and casts Regen on the two of them. I had one fight where he was almost dead, and if he never had the Regen, he would have died and not been available for the second fight for a kill fade to heal him up. Judgment Blade, which I've had 3 hits, 2 stops, and 1 attack, which was great. Hollowed Bolt, and then Talisman. She seems to cast Talisman turn 2, which helps great against the magic teams on offense. So that way she moves along with Rain. Rain does self buff, moves up. She after she regens, she moves up with Rain and does that. So the only thing you're susceptible to is magic attacks, but with the spirit buff, any AoE attacks, which typically don't happen that early in the fight, work out well. Sub job. Full break I leave on. I don't think I've ever seen her use it. I turn off Royal Guard's protection. I turn off most of the buffs except for the other 2. I might play around one of our lower ranked guild battles and maybe turn this on. And then I left this on as well. She doesn't seem to use it, so I didn't think about turning it off. It was more of what skills did she use in battle, and I would turn those off. Also having, I think, only 2, so this has got 3 uses, and the let's see, Princess's Royal Guard's only 2, and Talisman is only 2, so you get 2 buffs, and then she's out of TP skills, so having that extra damage and magic up and way to generate AP. So again, I'm using Lucia's boots because they just give agility. That's pretty much the only reason why I use them, is to level up the agility. Because again, I want them working, moving fast, especially with Odin, which is 74. It's pretty high up, not maxed. And then as you can see, let's pick where's the ability board. I think if I go to press and hold, enhance, So slash resistance, accuracy, some attack up, full man-eater. So I went for a little bit of the hybrid. I could give more slash attack, but I figure the extra 10% slash resistance is pretty helpful. I'll just keep her alive a little bit longer. And then I used this card, so it's 112 attack, 210 HP. It's not, only 55. The attack debuff resistance and slash attack 21. It gets more slash attack up than some of the other cards I had. I could try running, so you can see here, so Death Machine possibly on defense, but it doesn't add much. Once Pierce attack gets in the meta, that'll be a decent card. I don't need that because I'm running Vow. Let's see. I could run Secret Orders, but it's got Spirit down 5, and with all the magic, even though it got good agility, I don't want to mess up with her Spirit or when she attacks. So I'm giving up 10% agility for 1% damage. It's not a good trade-off, but it works. And then let's see, Rain is. I'll go to Kilthe. She's my damage dealer, healer. She typically doesn't heal the first round. She typically only heals at the beginning of the second round. So with Staff Mage, White Mage, so I use Mage Up, get her more damage. Providence of Lightning to help defend against Sid and other magic users. You can see here 18 and 20 because of Sortilege and Rain's Coat. That gives good HP and defense. Now, if I go to Staff Mage, so I have Earth Staff on. I turned off Wing Staff, of course, Energy Buster's on. So I did turn this off, but and then using Rain's Coat, she would move over to Rain and always stay back. With this, she does move forward and cast this turn 1, but I found I was getting eaten by a lot of physical attacks, and she was always dying on my first attack. So I turned this back on. She did much better with all abilities turned on, actually. And then Faith Rising, turn that off. And then White Mage, essentially Holy, Cure. I gotta finish Cure. So Cura, the raise is off because it doesn't always work. So I should level up Asuna, especially to get the faster speed. So I need to do that. Turned off the Protect and Shell. And then Curata for essentially the healing at the beginning. So if I look at her stats, though, 75 agility, not as high as Agrius, so she'll eventually fall behind just out of range casting, as well as her agility is lower. And then you could see 15% slash, 22% magic, 32% lightning, 15% missile. So Sid and Fred don't do much, and Salir as well, but Holy, again, that's something different. So she's doing pretty well. I use Odin for the unit attack resistance for everybody. I figured, again, decent mix. I do have Trousseau I could throw on for a lot more damage, but Odin's been working better. So Shiva's, because it's my only magic Esper, really. Hopefully I can level it and dump more points, but see, accuracy, which I don't really need on her, but for others. So do fire resist a little bit for Rain, Mage Up, and magic attack up. Essentially just do more damage. And then I was building in, so yeah, that's probably why I'm waiting for fire resistance to unlock, so I don't have to keep burning Visior. Alright, now Rain is my tank. I don't have Warrior of Light, don't have Engelbert leveled at all. I got a lot of the tanks late, missed out on Warrior of Light, bad. So Rain I got early, so I figured he's my tank. So 28 and 31 defense and spirit, not the best for a tank. 97, 45 brave and faith. went lower on it because he's taking a ton of magic damage with a higher faith, but we can see, so stats details, 25% magic, 17% missile, no slash resistance on offense, but you can see 20% ice, you know, lightning resistance, earth. So really, yeah, Miranda hurts. You know, it's a nice, some nice resistance for slow, but I wish it was, you know, more stops and disables would be nice. So let's see, abilities. We've got fire, and fire rock are turned off because you'd always stand back and blow fire at people and it would miss. And no, I want you up front. And I'd rather have you people beating on you. So I even turned power break off. So soul prominence is on, and that's it. I probably should turn on another ability because so undermine's on because it's the attack match, death and spirit break, which is awesome. And then astral guard. So it seems turn 1 he astral guards and then moves up, and then he moves up and uses his limit break or uses soul prominence. So he doesn't really, I don't need him to deal a lot of different hits. I just need him to take some damage, block from everybody else, and keep the threat. So I decided HP up because wanted more HP, and then either spirit, divine protection. Divine protection does, you know, debuff resistance, okay, magic attack resistance, so, or spirit, right? You can, but I went with intensifying power so that when he uses soul prominence, it does a little more damage. It was hitting like a wet noodle, and I did not like it. And then magic reflex, which is chance to evade magic, which, you know, works out pretty well. So I've got on his equipment, I got a platinum robe +2. So I have leveled, you know, with a barrier. This one very similar, just, you know, this has got a higher missile attack resistance and accuracy. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Man, I'm tired. So and then I just threw this on because he always TMRs if you give him any TMR, and if you look, well, what else do I put on him? So give him a little more agility, or give him wind resistance. So I might look at getting the one that gives, what is it? Sosha, I think, who gives ice attack resistance, and that helps, but I'm using Vow because the 5 hate and then the other hate, he seems to hold it pretty well. The slash attack up 20 works for soul prominence, and then the attack up works for Agrius, so it's not as big of a wasted as when I was running with Miranda instead of Agrius. And then I'm running Golem right now. It's higher than my Death Machine. So Golem is, how do I have them built? So I've got 6% Man-Eater. I've got a little Earth Resistance that I built. Looks like I started going down that, you know, a little bit of everything, you know, max out defense. And I think I put just some random points in for when things were unlocked. So I think when I have enough to put 4 points into Man-Eater, I think I'll reset the board and then get 4 more Man-Eater to give him some more damage. Yeah, the point would be then go down Man-Eater and then go down defense up, and then fill in with some earth resistance and possibly pierce resistance when Glaciella comes out. So that's my team. Does pretty well. You can check out on my channel some other videos of it. And on defense, really, you could see the only difference is I switched out Iron Giant. Yeah, it slows her down, but it keeps similar slash attack, but then it gives 15% resistance for the whole party. So, because again, if a lot of slash team, you know, I'm still seeing slash teams and stuff like that, so decided to run with that. So, yeah, I'll just show my units real quick. and show there's not really much better. So there's my main team up front. So I do have Fred and Lucia leveled. Fred leveled a lot more. Adelard for Miranda because the TMR got Ramza. Fina I leveled early, and then Medina. So Sid should be MLB'd soon. Same with Mustadio, but I didn't pull a Yaka till maybe a month ago. And as you can see here, Ziza's almost done. Engelbert's not very far along. I pulled Venera this week. I pulled Pictora this event. A lot of these people I pulled recently, a lot of the other tanks. So I've got a lot of work to do on others. I pulled Gilgamesh, but I'm not planning on leveling him because I can't go in that deep in Visior. And then vision cards. The only vision card I have maxed is Death Machine because I failed on Warrior of Light, so it was almost an instant max. And then I've been working on some of the other cards like Frederica. Early on was when I got her, put a lot into her. I should have this card 85 before the end of the event. I just got this Ramses to 70, and just working on getting some of these other ones up that are needed. I haven't run with her with this on guild battle, so I haven't leveled it yet. And then I think, yeah, so this will be nice. So you can see I'm short on short on eggs, but once Glaciella comes out, I'll be able to use that card. With her at 70 is better than nothing, but I got in the Chocobo, we all love that card. And yeah, that's the quick and dirty on my account. Anyway, thanks for watching. I know this was a lengthy video, but feel free to give me comments on what you guys think I should do. I am planning on saving for Glaciella and then the Final Fantasy IV, unless I get lucky on a pull and pull a different unit. But I've got more than enough units that I'm working on building up, and I really do like my comp right now. So, all right, have a great day and good luck in your guild battles.